You guys, Coach Liz here. Today I want to talk to you a little bit more about goal setting. You may be wondering, why do I keep talking about goal setting? It is because when you make a plan, then you can get into action. And we are talking about element 2 in your life book today. This is such a great element. Make sure you check it out. It's all about structural tension and the willingness ruler. So it asks you some questions to see how ready and willing you are to make a change, and helps you break down those goals into specific action steps to see progress. So it helps you see where you are currently, where you want to be, and then the actions, the steps to make it happen. Dr. A says in element 2, it says, it's probably true that we spend more time planning our vacation than we do planning our day-to-day lives. In the meantime, our health and our life are getting away from us. Right? So it's so true. If you remember the last vacation you went on, you probably spent more time planning that vacation than you have planning the whole year of your life, or the whole decade even. So sitting down and just setting some purposeful goals and seeing where you are can really help propel your life forward, so that you don't feel like you have to have a vacation from your life. You'll be able to enjoy your life. So I'm going to hook you up with a few tools to make this happen. Before you take the quiz in element 2, I want you to take the well-being evaluation. You can actually find that in the life book. In the preface before element 1, you'll see the well-being evaluation. I'll also include the link down in the comments. The link is really nice because it will actually email your results to you and to me, so that we can talk about them and I can help you move forward. So let me just show you what that looks like and how to do that. I'm going to share my screen. Okay, hopefully you can see this. So what this is your well-being evaluation. It breaks your health into 3 areas: healthy body, healthy mind, and healthy finances. And as you take this, you'll be able to see what areas you are stronger in and what areas you really are out of balance. And it will help you see what areas you want to improve. And as you take the readiness ruler in element 2, you'll be able to see how ready you are to make a change, how willing you are to make changes in those areas. And you'll find those areas of your life that you are ready to improve. And then it will help you with the action steps. So when you are taking this quiz, let's, for example, healthy body. Let's say that some of these are high, some of these are low. I like to look at the ones that I'm lowest in and start there, if you're feeling willing and ready to make a change. So let's say that you're on the 5-in-1 program. So maybe you're rating yourself low on weight status because maybe you just started your program. So maybe you're like a 3 or a 4 to where you want to be. So this scale of 10 is not like the ideal, perfect, place that you could, the best place you could ever be in that area. It's where you want to be. So with exercise, maybe you would really love to be exercising 30 minutes every day, and you'd love to be doing a variety of exercises. So you have this whole plan of like ideally where you want to be. It doesn't mean a 10 wouldn't mean that you run a marathon every week and like the most physical fit person ever. Wouldn't be a 10 for you because that's not where you want to be. So ideally, where do you want to be versus where you are now? And so once you have an idea of where you are now, then you can think of where you really want to be and the steps to get there. So when you're setting a goal, I don't like to say, okay, I'm a 4 in sleeping. How can I get to be a 10 next week, right? That's unrealistic. But instead ask yourself, okay, I'm a 4 in the area of sleeping. What could I do? What are 3 things that I could do to bump that up to a 5 or a 6? Maybe I could start a bedtime routine. I could try to be in bed at a certain time. And maybe I can get right out of bed when the alarm goes off instead of pushing snooze. Those are like 3 areas that could improve your score. So it's just about baby steps. So I don't want you to think of these big, huge goals that will bump you up to a 10. I want you to think of what will get me a little bit higher. And if you are a 10 in this area, in any of these areas, that's a good time to ask yourself, all right, am I like exactly where I want to be? I have no room for improvement, or maybe do I need to dream a little bit? I often see that in, let's see, in the healthy finance area. A lot of people will rate themselves like a 10 in some areas. Now, a 10 in finance, that is probably like a red flag that maybe you're not dreamy enough, right? Unless maybe you're just super wealthy, you don't have to work. It's not taking all your time and stress. And, like it's just like that ideal situation. You could retire tomorrow and never have to worry about money. Like that might be close to a 10. But if you're rating yourself really high in one of these areas, ask yourself, wouldn't it be cool if, like, if you can think of some things to fill in the blanks, wouldn't it be cool if I could take my family on a big vacation twice a year and be able to take off work and not have it be stressful, right? So if you have some big things like that, then that is where you can see, okay, I have some work to do. So, and that would apply to any of these areas, right? And so when we're looking at these, we want to slowly improve. So if you're rating yourself, for example, on low on maybe your relationships, right? Healthy mind. Maybe you're rating yourself like below average in most relationships. It doesn't mean that by next month, all of your relationships will be perfect, but maybe pick like one or two people that you really want to work on strengthening that relationship. And maybe just like one or two things that you could do to improve that. Being more grateful, telling that person that you're grateful for them something every day, or giving your kids a hug every single day, like something little that you can do every day to just improve that. So we're talking about those micro habits of health. So I want you to go to the link, take the well-being evaluation, and set up a time for a quick coaching session, free coaching session, to talk about where you are, where you'd like to be with your health, and get some action steps going. And then, of course, check out element 2, where it will give you some prompts on finding out what you're ready to change and give you those steps on moving forward with your goals. So that is my challenge for you. Check out the link with the well-being evaluation, and it's kind of fun just to see where you are and where you want to be. And you can take this quiz several times throughout the year. It's kind of fun to take it at the beginning of the year and at the end of the year and see what areas improved, because it's all about progress. It's not about perfection. It's all about progress. So remember that. All right, have a good day.